Today we're doing 7 beginner-friendly poses to release the old and embrace the new. We're going to start off in table, simply on your hands and knees. Wobble around a little bit. Get comfortable. From here, we're going to keep our hips over our knees and sink down into down puppy. From here, we're going to come back up into table. Then we're going to turn our toes under and push back into downward facing dog. Bend one knee while you straighten the other to stretch out your hamstrings. And to come out, bend your knees a little bit, walk your hands in, and then just walk your hands up your legs. You're up to standing. From here, we're going to chair. An easy way to do chair, if you're new to yoga, is just prop your butt against a wall or a column in my case. Bring your arms alongside your ears. And release whenever you're ready. If you don't want to use the prop, you can, same thing, without support. And release whenever you're ready. From here, we're going to triangle. So let's take one foot out, the other foot out, fairly wide stance. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Your left foot turns slightly in, maybe 45 degrees. Inhale the arms up, and as you exhale, float down. You can look at the floor, the opposite wall, or turn and look up at your hand. I like to look at the floor. Breathe normally while you hold the pose, and inhale as you come up. Triangle on the other side. Let's switch our feet. Left foot turns out 90 degrees. Right foot turns slightly in, maybe 45 degrees. Inhale the arms up, and as you exhale, float down. Look at the floor, the opposite wall, or turn and look up at your hand. I like to look at the floor. Breathe normally while you hold the pose. Inhale as you come up to get your feet in. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Now our feet are about hip width apart. And we're going to do a variation of half moon. Let's cross one foot over the other. The opposite arm goes across. Raise the other arm up and hold the pose as you breathe normally. Release and switch sides. Opposite foot goes across. Opposite arm goes across. Other arm comes up. And hold the pose as you breathe normally. Go ahead and get yourself into full-blown goddess mode. Don't you feel elegant holding this pose? And release. Our final pose is Malasana, or a squat. Bring your feet a little wider than hip width apart and come down into a squat. If this is as far as you need to come down, feel free to stay here. But if that's easy and not a challenge, come on down. Whether you're up or down, let's cross one arm over the other for eagle arms. Breathe normally while you hold the pose. If you need to release at any time before I do, feel free to do so. Now switch. Whichever arm was on top, put the other arm on top. That's our final pose. I'm Carmen Cooper, by the way. You can find me at carmencooperyoga.com. Scoop it all up. Keep it with you. Namaste.